Hello, and welcome back to Roommates, where it is time for the big winter break event, where hopefully we get to spend some quality time with Sally. Maybe something very interesting will happen. I have no idea. But I've saved just to make sure, and we're ready to go. Let's start this thing. Finals are over, and it's finally time for the first break. I think I've spent way too long studying this quarter and not nearly enough time working on my band. That all changes this break though. Gaz finally relented and says I could get to headline this week. Sure, it's because his main band canceled on him, but who cares? I call it an opportunity. I've called Memphis over and we're meeting tonight to discuss the playlist. This is going to be a great winter break. I pulled some snacks out of the fridge and I've got a list of songs on the table. This could really be our big break. Alright, chump, you ready for this?
Memphis, you know it, bro. Did you get Slim's suggestions? She's still at work.
Yeah, she should be off for all the shows, though. Couldn't get the time completely off.
Okay. Well, we can work some of her fives into the rotation. Jerry said he didn't care.
You know him. He'll play whatever we say to play. He's just gonna be eyeing the crowd anyway.
Heh. As long as he plays his heart out, he can screw the whole damn audience for all I care.
That's fine, just don't tell him that. He'll take it as a challenge. Memphis and I flop down on the couch and start going over our best songs.
This has got to be the best. This has got to be a set to remember, bro.
I know. Don't get too worked up, man. We're ready for this.
Yeah, I know. We got this.
Damn right we do. Oh, hey. Gaz wants to know if you want him to comp anybody. No drinking unless they're over 21, but he'll let him in.
Well, I can't think of anybody offhand.
Not even your roommates? I mean, you live with them, don't you? They know what you do?
Well, yeah, I guess I could invite them along.
Only one comp per person, man, sorry. You're gonna have to make a choice.
Well, that's bloody easy. Alright, Dick, you bringing someone along?
Nah, you assholes are my only friends. And ain't that just the saddest thing you ever heard? Memphis dramatically throws himself against the arm of the couch as I roll my eyes at him. We're going to have a couple of shows this week. I guess I could invite everyone at one time, or I could just pick someone. Oh, hey guys.
Hi, Ann. Say, what are you up to tonight?
Packing. I'm going home to visit my folks tomorrow. I'll be back for the new semester. You're such a sweetie, Ann. Ugh. I hate that nickname. Oh, I lost some points there. Anne rolls her eyes at Memphis, who simply finds the whole thing amusing. What are you two up to?
Planning tonight's show. Our band's actually headlining.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's gonna be incredible.
Speaking of, we should probably get back to it. Oh, hey, say no more. Have fun, you guys. Knock 'em dead. Memphis and I go over the show notes until we can recite them forward and backward. I may slack about a lot of things, but this show's gotta be good. I know the band can handle it. We've just gotta get up there and perform. Once we're finally satisfied, I walk Memphis through the door, then head up to my room. The only thing left for me to decide is who, if anyone, I want to bring along. Oh, I know. I'll invite Dominic. Fuck no. I'd actually like to have some fun tonight, which means Douchenick is off the table. I'm pretty sure fun is against his religion. It's not even a fucking choice. Sally. Of course it's Sally. It's always gonna be Sally. Maybe Sally will want to come. Besides, if I don't ask her, Memphis probably will. I headed over to her door and knock. I heard scrambling inside for a few moments before she answers. Who is it?
It's me, Max.
Sally opens the door with a look of relief on her face. Oh, thank goodness. I was afraid it was Dominic. He's been sniffing around a lot lately. She ushers me inside quietly, but checking the hall to see if Dominic's around. I've had to use that old rickety fire escape ladder out front to sneak out for walks. It's like a sitcom in here. I don't really like all the deception, but he knows he'll make me get rid of little Veggie.
Seriously? Vegemite?
Shush. So, what's up? Sally sits back in her bed, gently rubbing her puppy on the tummy. It looks like he's actually asleep right now, which works out.
Not much, just, well... You've been really cool to hang out with this quarter, and... Well, I was just wondering if I wanted to come see my band perform.
Oh, did you guys get a gig?
Yeah, we're headlining at Gaz's all week. His main band had to bail on him, and I convinced him to give us a shot.
That's awesome. I knew you had a performance aura. You've definitely got a presence. I mean, I've certainly noticed it about you. Yeah, let me get Vegemite settled in so he won't make a noise, and then I'll get ready.
Won't you need to cage him or something so he doesn't make a mess in your room?
Oh no, I've got him trained on the comfort blanket and a pet bed. As long as he's got them to sleep on, As long as he's got them to sleep with, he shouldn't mind being gone for a few hours. The cage would just make him whine, so what time does this all start?
Oh, you've got about 3 hours. I've got to go in early I'd take you over.
Such a gentleman, but it's fine. I can make my own way. Thanks for inviting me, Max.
Thanks for coming, Sally.
I give Vegemite a few pats on his head before I head out. Watching those two play together is pretty adorable. I'm glad she could break away from him for a bit to spend some time with me.
Bada bing.
This is just going to be Sally relationship points all over the place. Back in my room, I throw together a few last-minute things and then start taking it out to my van. Half an hour later, I'm on my way down to the bar. There you are, jackass. You ready to rock this scene?
Damn right. What about you guys?
The rest of the band gives a yell as I unpack the gear I brought. As we unpack, we go over the song list for tonight. Jerry grumbles at some of our choices, but Slim is down. We practice a few of our rockier numbers while we get a soundtrack down. Gaz even stays out to listen to us practice for a bit. He'll get our comp names and wish us luck. I can tell he's not really putting a lot of pressure on this. He probably expects the house to be empty. That's fine, just means we're going to rock him even harder. Finally, it's time for the curtains to go down and people start filtering in. I'm a little worried there'll be disappointed fans of the canceled show out there, but even if there are about to be new fans for us.
Alright, boys and gals, it's about time to do this. There are probably a lot of people out there expecting to see a mediocre college band. This is our chance to hook 'em. We play the gig right and we just bought ourselves a crap ton of new fans. Come on, back alley flash. This house is gonna rock itself. You ready?
Damn right we are. We're born for this. We all pound fists and take our positions as the curtain rises. Finally, with the lights in my eyes, I scan the crowd. I think I can make out Sally towards the front, but I'm too busy taking in the audience. It's not small.
Hi, everybody. I'm glad you can make it out. I'd love to say you all came here to hear me talk, but I'm guessing you came here to rock the hell out, am I right?
The crowd cheers a bit, but they're not quite into it yet. I rip a quick hook from our first song of the night before leaning back into the mic.
Maybe I was wrong, but I don't think so. What do you say? You want to hear some songs?
This time the cheer is a bit louder. We'll win him over for sure. I grin at the band and Slim starts us off with a solid beat. I don't even think I can remember what happened for the next 45 minutes. It was all just a blur of hot music and hotter dancers. By the end of the third song, just about everyone was on their feet. Gaz started the show with half off well drinks. Didn't hurt anything. Half off well drinks? Whatever. I have to thank him for that. When the curtains finally dropped, the band got together in a giant group hug. We were just so ecstatic. Finally, our comps came backstage to us. Slim's giant of a boyfriend gave her a huge bear hug. Seriously, it was like watching a bear rip a willow out of the ground. Sally stayed back at first, I guess not wanting to get in our way. After high-fiving Memphis, I hurried over. Sally smiles broadly at me as I came over to give her a big hug.
Thanks for coming. What'd you think? Fantastic, right?
That was incredible, Max. You guys put such an amazing energy. You guys are all so in sync with each other. It's just incredible.
Yeah, we really brought the house down tonight.
I'm so glad you invited me. I had a lot of fun.
I'm glad. Hey, we're gonna hang out and have a few drinks and cool off. You wanna join us?
I'd like to, but I really should be getting back. Vegemite's going to need to go out soon. I'm not blowing you off, it's just puppies are really needy. Fuck, this is a shitty choice. Saving game. Okay, so trying to convince her to stay. You might change her mind and maybe score some points. You get to have her have fun for a little bit. There's a little stuff, but the puppy could whine and get dicked over by like Dominic, who finds it, and then fucking that shit's ruined. You let her go, you lose out on her being there, but the puppy would be safe, so she's overall happier. But why couldn't I let her go and like just come with her? Like fucking leave and go with her to and hang out with the fucking dog. Oh, both of these choices kind of suck. I saved, so I can use time travel magic if I do not like the outcome. I want to try let her go first.
Now, I understand, I really do. Frankly, I would have been surprised if you stayed. Flattered, but surprised.
Sally blushes a bit and looks relieved as well. She takes my hand and looks up into my eyes. Thank you for understanding, and thank you for tonight. I really enjoyed myself.
I'm glad you could come out. We'll have something to do again sometime.
I like that. She grins and gives my hand a squeeze before she turns to head out the door. Okay. I head back to the band for some more congratulations as we all head out to the floor of the bar. Gaz comps us some drinks, non-alcoholic unfortunately, and congratulates us on a great set. I can barely hear him talking about the great crowd reaction we got, and how he's going to give a bigger marketing push to see if he can increase the crowds the next few nights. I'm still coming down off my high of a top-notch performance. Nice job, asshole.
You too, Dick, you too.
Okay. So we score. Okay. I assume that's the better one, because if she had stayed, I feel like the dog would have been in trouble, and that would have been bad. Bad. Maybe. I mean, the break's not over, so maybe shit'll keep happening. All right. Anyway, this has been a really good week. Probably one of my best weeks ever. Back Alley Flash performed for standing room only crowds all week. I couldn't even invite anyone else to come watch. Gaz had $signs in his eyes. This is an incredible start for my band. I even managed to have a great Christmas. I managed to sneak Sally into my last show right before Christmas. Afterwards, we went out to one of my favorite dives and just talked for hours. Heck, We rang in Christmas around 3 a.m., which is the best time to celebrate. Okay, so I hung out with Sally. Okay, I guess. It was kind of anticlimactic. You know what? We're going to save. Because I'm pretty happy with how that turned out, but let's see what the other side was. Because I want to see if my fears were going to come to pass.
Come on, he'll be fine for a night. You said yourself you had him trained.
Mac, training only goes so far.
He'll be fine. Worst case is he won't have to clean your room when you get back.
Sailor looks like she's considering it for a moment, then gets upset. No, Max, I can't just leave the poor puppy all there alone. This is fun, but I call it a night. Thanks. Okay. Okay, I see how that's going. I made the right decision. Yes. I made the right decision. Responsibility and shit. Take care of the dog. Immediately a new event. Nothing good lasts forever, I guess. Time to go back to school. I have a few new classes this quarter and a few continuations from last quarter. The continuations, luckily, are being taught by some of the same professors, so I don't have to learn new names this quarter. I even see a few familiar faces in class. It looks like Anne is there with me. We share a quick nod as we get seated next to each other. I also notice another vaguely familiar face, a red-haired girl I feel like I've seen around before, who I gave a really horrible witch voice to. Anne notices me looking and follows my gaze. Oh, it looks like Roxanne got into this class as well, huh? Before I can ask more, the professor strides into the room and throws his notes on the table in front of him. Welcome back, all of you who didn't flunk out of 101. You're not even completely brain dead. Welcome to the class where you definitely get started. My voice has changed. Although I'll be lecturing, there will be homework. The majority of your grade this quarter is going to come from a paper due at the end of class. Of course, I will be expecting your paper to be inclusive to the topics we've discussed in class, so you don't think you can just skip my class all quarter and bullshit your way to a grade A paper. Crap, that was half my plan. That being said, as some of you know, I am a tenured professor here, which means I can indulge in more advanced classroom techniques. If you'd like to know more about it, come see me after class for an extra credit assignment. Otherwise, open your books. I don't plan on going slowly this quarter, so try to stay awake out there. The professor drones on for the rest of the class, getting right into the new quarter's lessons. By the time class is done, I've already got a page of notes to look over tonight. Skip it. And by notes I mostly mean doodles of the professor jumping a shark on a moped. Most professors would at least give us a day or two to get back up to speed, not this jerk. Either way, I think I've got enough on my plate without thinking about trying out whatever experiment the professor's got in mind for us. I pack up my things with the rest of the students and head out the door, glad to be outside again. This is promising to be a long quarter. Like, maybe if the grades mattered in this game, but they don't really seem to. I mean, this red thing of grades is about all the grade stuff I get, so... New event. So early in the new quarter, I've already got a ton of work to do. It's ridiculous. My music's finally starting to get somewhere, and they saddle me with so much homework I'll never leave the house again. Which is exactly why I made my way over to the cafe. Nothing says I have to stay cooped up while I do a bit of studying. Is that gonna be it for you?
This is fine, thanks, Isabella. Come back later and I'll make sure to give you a tip.
No need, I've already got one. Don't hit on the waitress. She's almost certainly heard it done often and better.
She winks at me and as she sways away from me, teased that she is. I've got my guitar on me and figure it won't hurt to strum a bit while I eat before I start my homework. I'm plucking a few chords quietly when the door opens and one of my classmates walks in. I don't remember your voice.
Max! Oh, hi! I didn't know you'd be over here.
Whatever.
Oh, hi, Carmen. Already have work to do. Can you believe it?
I know, right?
Carmen takes a seat across from me, slinging her own bag down next to her. There are enough books there that it lands heavily.
Oh my gosh, is that your guitar? I caught your show at Guy's place over the holiday. You were fantastic.
Oh, really? Oh, that's great. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We had a blast playing.
Oh yeah, I couldn't believe how much your
Sure was. I really enjoyed it a lot.
I actually told all of my friends.
I don't know what her voice should be. We all came back to see you the next night.
Wow, 2 shows. I guess you're my biggest fan, huh?
I give her a smooth wink and her cheeks redden a bit. I can't believe I've got fans coming out of the woodwork already. I mean, I've already got cute girls asking for my autograph. How long have you guys been doing shows like that?
Oh, you know, a while. I mean, we haven't exactly hit it big yet, but we're an up-and-comers.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, I need her to have a voice. I'm out of girl voices, honestly. Yeah. Blah. Blah, 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 blah. Carmen, San Diego. That doesn't help me at all.
Yeah, you guys have talent to go far.
The high pitch, because Isabella's gonna show up. No. Yeah, you guys have talent to go far.
From your lips, cutie.
Carmen's got a pretty cute giggle.
Well, aren't you two getting along famously?
Oh, hi, Isabella. Do you know Carmen? She's one of my classmates. Carmen, Isabella, one of my roommates.
Nice to meet you, Isabella. I've seen you come in a few times. Nice to meet you formally. Get you anything?
Just a black coffee, please.
Sure thing.
Turning her into Dracula. Isabella eyes Carmen a little cautiously as she goes off to the coffee. Carmen and I chat a bit more. Carmen seems really interested in what I've been up to. She gets really excited as we chat. We're both shocked as Isabella thumps the coffee down on the table.
Careful, Max. Carmen here might try to kidnap you at this rate.
Fuck it, let's make fun of Carmen, because I don't know who the fuck Carmen is.
Uh-oh. You think I got a stalker on my hands here? Maybe you should protect me, huh, Isabella?
What? I would never. It was just
Oh, please. Who'd want to take your skanky ass? She'll just probably cut you and run.
No, she hasn't got the guts.
What? Well, I can't help but start laughing.
Sorry, Carmen. Isabella's just joking.
I was just teasing him, hon. Don't worry. He's the jackass who decided to be a dick about it.
Oh, okay.
Don't you pay attention to him. He's just a jerk.
Isabella rolls her eyes at me a little frustratedly and walks away. Carmen starts to breathe again, not looking nearly as flustered. We eat and study with each other for a bit longer, enjoying each other's company before she decides to pack it in and head out. I should probably get going as well, so I scoot out the door behind her. We wave goodbye as we go our separate ways. So that was a completely pointless scene. As I tried to figure out Carmen, who's now just Dracula. Gotta remember, Carmen is Dracula. I would read these, but they're really not important. I'm a little surprised the house is so quiet. I know it's only the first week back, but I was half expecting a big party tonight or something. I wander out of my room and grab a quick snack. I guess it's going to be a quiet night.
What? No, that's stupid. We're going to watch my show.
My movie is not stupid. It is fantastic. I think that your movie might be the one that is steeped in stupidity. Ah, there it is. I knew Latin House crew wouldn't let me down. I head downstairs and sneak past the couch towards the kitchen. It looks like Sally, Isabella, and Rakesh are arguing over what to watch on the big screen tonight. I make my way to the kitchen for a light snack and debate if I want to join in or not. Yes, because Sally's there. As much as I am curious about so-and-so's evil twin brother and the evil mistress Desner, I think my film would make a much better watching.
What is this? What's that sarcasm? Was that sarcasm? Rakesh, are you being sarcastic?
Holy shit. Okay, I just coughed up a lung and died. Anyway. Oh yes, I learned about it yesterday, specifically so I could use it when referring to shows you like.
Again, you're learning all the wrong things from America, my friend.
Alright, you two. Knock it off before someone throws a punch.
Oh, hey Max, these guys gave up on listening to me like 30 minutes ago.
Well, lucky for you ladies, I was bored up there. I thought maybe you'd all gone out and forgotten to invite me. Instead, I find you here bickering like toddlers.
It's Rakesh's fault. He refuses to bow down to my superior taste.
This would be resolved if Isabella would acknowledge that I have brought the better entertainment.
Do you have an opinion, Sally?
No you don't. I'm not getting in the middle of this one.
Fine. You people are lucky you've got me around. Especially you, Isabella.
I give her a wink and she blows me a kiss.
Alright, give me the movies. I'll figure out what we're watching tonight.
I grab the DVD cases from the two of them, taking a moment to look them over while I consider. Isabella appears to have some kind of TV show bootleg DVD. The back is mostly in Spanish, but the word telenovela catches my eye. Whoop. Rakesh, on the other hand, has handed me some kind of Bollywood movie. His case is mostly in Hindi, and I've seen a few posters like this around the web. The others are starting to look impatient as I mull it over. Isabella's. I make a big show of looking over both films before I notice Isabella watching me intensely while she gently runs her tongue over her lips. I roll my eyes at her, but she just laughs.
Alright, fine. You win, Isabella. What is this telenovela thing?
Isabella actually claps with delight as she grabs the case back away from me and plugs it into the player under the big shared TV.
Oh, you guys are going to love this. I used to watch this show with my mother when I was growing up. Every day I'd go home from school, and before I had to do my homework, Mom would tune in the TV and we'd watch it for an hour.
What follows is essentially a soap opera. The dialogue is all in Spanish, and there aren't any subtitles, so Isabella has to translate everything for us. I don't watch soaps in languages I do know. I certainly have no idea what's going on here. But Isabella seems pretty happy, and there are a couple of scenes that are funny, just because of how dramatic everyone's being on screen. Overall, I don't get it, but everyone has a few good laughs anyway. Isabella is, of course, really into it. At one point, she even takes my hand to proclaim how romantic it is and that one of the characters fell for the lady, even though she's really an evil twin. She doesn't let go of my hand for a while, though. It's kinda nice. Finally, the DVD runs out and we all clap.
Thanks, Max. That was a lot of fun. Real blast from my past, you know.
No problem. I enjoyed it too. You have to tell me more about this show sometime, okay?
Ha! I could probably teach a whole class about it, but I'll fill you in sometime.
Whoa! I thought Sally would be more involved with that because, yeah. Week 10! And I'm going to call it there for the moment. Next time, we'll continue with roommates because my voice is dying. Look at spontaneous and active. We're almost like at 100 with those skills, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, next time.